And the story continued. The manger was not occupied for very long. Soon the Bible tells us that Jesus began to grow, and he grew in wisdom and in stature and in favor with both God and man. And when he was 30 years old, he left home where he had learned his father's trade. The King of Kings and the Lord of Lords was simply a carpenter. And he was called by his ministry and his purpose on earth. He left his home and he began to speak and challenge. He made the weak strong. He did heal the sick. He did make the blind to see. He did help the deaf to hear and the mute to speak. And he did raise the dead. If there is a message that we want you to hear tonight, it is that the spirit of the season that we are coming into right now celebrates the birth of a baby. But Jesus wasn't born just to come and live a normal life. The manger started the end of the beginning. It started a ministry and a story that will never die. It is the greatest story that has ever been told. Jesus was put through a mock trial. He was beaten and he was insulted. He was tortured and he was hung on a cross and suffered a common criminal's death. He didn't have any money. And so the King of Kings was put in a borrowed tomb. But 3 days later, the Spirit of God whispered into the darkness and the silence of that tomb, "My son, the debt is paid. Come forth into your inheritance and join me in paradise." We celebrate this season. We celebrate an empty manger. But praise God, tonight we celebrate an empty tomb. Because tonight we call out in one voice, Jesus, save.